Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you all and welcome to the channel. In this video, we will discuss the reasons of might. We have discussed previously the definition of reasons, and those equate to skills in Dungeons and Dragons and other relevant or related tabletop role-playing mechanics. Might is one of the pillars or one of the ability scores in D&D, similar to strength. Today we will cover the different reasons available to might. These reasons can be leveled up or advanced individually, obviously, but they also affect might generally, and we will see how that takes place later on, bi'idhnillah and God willing. Here are the different reasons of might. Firstly, we have throwing. Throwing determines the distance a character can distance for throwing objects. Determines the distance at which a character can throw objects or perhaps even other characters. It determines the strength by which a character can throw. We also have punching and we have kicking. These two are related to melee combat. They determine the strength of punches and kicks in melee combat, because melee combat in this system, the Novus Mundus, plays differently than combat related to weaponry. What else do we have? We have blocking. This is related to blocking in melee combat. We will cover defending related to weaponry later on when we cover the aspect of weaponry in this system. Well, this would be melee guarding or blocking. Punching and kicking are rather obvious. Then we have grabbing. If you wish to design a character that specializes in wrestling or countering, then you would focus on grabbing in combination with throwing, obviously. And we will see how these reasons are leveled up later, bi'idhnillah and God willing. For now, we are merely covering the different reasons available to you when you create your character. We will delve deeper into the mechanics once we cover an aspect known as actualization, which is the analogous to feats in D&D, F-E-A-T-S. So this could be used for countering melee attacks or grabbing. We could call it wrestling to avoid repeating the term. We have carrying. This determines what is known as encumbrance. If you are familiar with D&D, encumbrance dictates the amount of items and equipment a character can carry. The limit at which a character can carry in this system is determined by the carrying reason. As you level up carrying, you are able to carry more, and if your carrying reason is at a low level, you would carry less. Some of these are advanced or leveled up automatically. Some are leveled up through the path, as we will see. Then we have lifting. This determines the weight a character can lift. You also have leg lifting. If your character wishes to try lifting an object with his legs. These two can be combined into a single reason if you want to. It is up to you. As I mentioned previously, the system is designed with flexibility and robustness in mind. Then we have pushing, and also, for goodness sake, man. Okay, fine. I will create another one. We have pushing and leg pushing. Again, you can combine these two if you would like. Or you can differentiate between the two of them in a particular manner. I will give you an example of that approach later on, bi'idhnillah and God willing. Then we have pulling, how much a character can pull with his hands, and leg pulling with his feet. And let us see what else. Finally, climbing. This determines the speed a character can climb at. If a character is physically adept, then they can climb faster than characters who are not adept at physical aptitude. So this determines the speed of climbing. Or it could determine the difficulty of climbing. Either or, however you wish to view it. I see both of them to be synonymous, the speed of climbing and difficulty of climbing to be synonymous, because if the difficulty is challenging, then the character will be slower at climbing, and so on and so forth. These are all the different reasons available to might. Inshallah, bi'idhnillah and God willing, at the end of this tutorial for the Novus Mundus system, I will be providing you with a character sheet designed by the creator. It is rudimentary. It is designed in Microsoft PowerPoint. They are a group of slides that you can use to level up your character. But obviously, I will be providing the manual and what is known as a web diagram. You will see that at the end, bi'idhnillah and God willing. He is still preparing the rules and trying to finalize everything before he writes the new manual, because he had an old manual before he changed the rules. And again, feel free to suggest any changes to the mechanics that you see fit, so I can relay them to the creator of this system. And that is it for this video. In the next video, inshallah, bi'idhnillah and God willing, we will cover reasons for the second might, second pillar, which is finesse. After we finish the reasons for all pillars, then we will delve deeply into each reason, and we will see how each reason can be leveled up, and how each reason advances in level, or how each reason gains experience, in addition to the reason's effect on the pillar itself. We will see that later, bi'idhnillah and God willing. I hope this lecture was helpful and beneficial to you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Be safe, take care, and peace be upon you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.